Hello. This week in first grade, we are going to still be working with name art. And what I want you to do first is get you some paper, pencil, and whatever crayons, markers, coloring pencils, whatever you have to color with. And then on a sheet of paper, doesn't matter what kind of paper, I want you to take and write your name. Write your full name. And mine's Candace, so I'm going to write Candace on my paper. Then I'm going to count how many letters are in my name. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, because I'm going to remember, I have 7. If I need to, I can just draw a 7 in the corner up here to remind myself. Then the next thing I'm going to do, and I want you to use pencil first, as you see I have done. I want you to pick a color. Well, in pencil, I want you to draw shapes. And if you had 5 letters in your name, I want you to do 5 shapes. Whatever shapes you know. If you had 12 shapes in your name, I want you to do 12 shapes. So depending on how many you have, it's how big you can draw each shape. So I had 7, so I'm going to draw my first triangle. And the shape does not matter. You can choose whatever shapes you want to draw. And I'm going to go ahead and color in my triangle. Next, I'm going to draw a circle. And color it in. If you notice, if you are using big markers, lay those markers to the side and they color so much better and give it more of a flow. Next, I'm going to draw, let's see, a square. And these don't all have to be in a straight line. That way you can feel but that way you can fit more of them on the paper. Some of them you may have to squish together depending on how long your name is. Next, I'm going to do a rectangle. I'm going to color that rectangle in. then a triangle, and color in my triangle. Gonna go green again. And a red square after my green oval. Then the next thing I want you to do with these shapes is I want you to put a frame around all of them. Some kind of frame, any kind of frame you want. Like it's a picture frame. Like it's a frame for pictures. Like we're going to frame every letter. Because we're going to add letters in at the very end. So first, I think I'm going to go with a frilly frame. So find my markers. And that means I'm just going to take and put some lines. Like my frame has tassels or decorative string coming out all around it. In my next one, I'm just going to have curvy lines going all around it to almost make it look like a flower with really small petals and a huge middle.
Miss Brown. So whenever we're writing it down, do you want us to put the number do you want us to put the number?
And then the next frame, I'm just going to put some kind of like heels. Go up and back down. Up and back down. When you're drawing the bottom, it's like putting a bunch of U's at the bottom. Or you could turn your paper and continue to just put U's if it makes it easier on you. If it doesn't, you can draw upside down U's. This way. I'm going to color them in. And for my rectangle, I'm just going to have a traditional rectangle around, another rectangle around it, like an actual old-timey picture frame. Just as one of those regular picture frames before they started coming out with these new fancy shaped ones. And the next one is just going to be circles and dots all the way around. Just gonna select random ones to put dots and circles. Color those dots and circles in. And this one I'm just going to take and put some loop-de-loops. And you can do whatever designs you around yours that you want to. Does not matter. As long as you get those designs around those shapes.
Does anything have to go in our notebooks today? Okay, thank you.
And last but not least, that last letter of my name with that square around it. I'm going to put some spikes on it. And it's just up and down. Up and down. All the way around. Now that we have our picture frames, remember, there were 7 letters, so I have 7 picture frames now. 7 shapes with frames around them. I'm going to write my name inside of these frames. So my first letter is C for Miss Candace. A. And then N. Move over to the next one. D. A. C. E. And there we have it. Name in picture frames. And make sure you watch the video called Hello, My Name Is that goes along with this project this week. And enjoy, have fun.